Alright, Brew TV back with another The Good, the Bad, and the Gold. Now, as you can see, our usual members decided to be pussies today and not show up. So I'll be doing this solo. And as you can also tell from what I just showed you, we don't have the borderline yet. We are probably going to have to wait till the weekend to get that one taken care of. So for now, we're going to take a look at some ones that we were wanting to get to for some time, but we really haven't had a chance to do it. Starting with the Battle Sister Coco. Now this one doesn't need much introduction of why it's good. When this card is placed on the Vanguard or Rear Guard, if you have a Think Tank Vanguard, you can look at the top card of your deck and put that card on the top or the bottom of your deck. That should pretty much tell you exactly why it's good. Essentially, it lets you see what you're going to get next and decide if you want to actually take it or throw it away, which helps you make a stack if you want to go that way with your CEO or Tsukuyomi deck. It's low, obviously, which can be a problem with boosting. But if you put it behind your CEO, then she'll at least make a 20k column, which is always good. And really not much else to say about her. She's a good card through and through. And if you can put her in your deck, you should do it. Now, unlike this other card, which is the embodiment of Victory Alif, he has the Vanguard Rear Guard effect of Counterblast 4, get plus 3k and crit until the end of the turn, and the other ability of choose a card named Dragonite Alif, a card named Bar, and a card named Tar from your soul and put them into your drop zone, and then turn all your damage face up. This Counterblast 4 thing is kind of stupid, especially considering he's only a 10k. Which means you're getting a one-time boost to 14 by himself. And I say one time because sure, you could probably do it another time, but if you didn't kill them during that last turn, you're probably going to die anyway, unless some miracle happens. And then the other thing is the fact that, well, like I said before, he's 10k. You think with something with all these abilities and his advanced summon, he'd have something more showy to do, like Blaster Blade. Even though Blaster Blade is a grade 2, he counterblasts 2 and then kills one of your opponent's units. I mean, rear guard units. That's pretty awesome. This, why? Be easier just to use Gantz a lot. I mean, sure, he's got 9k, but you can do it with the Counterblast of 2, and you get a bigger power boost from it. So, yeah, it's pretty unimportant. Which is a shame because that could have been cool if there was something like an extra 5k boost. But what you gonna do? And then onto the gold, we got a Spring Breeze Messenger. When another gold paladin rides this unit, you may call this to rear guard and then counterblast 1. Put this into your soul when an attack hits a vanguard while this unit's boosting it. You may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 3 cards from the top of your deck, search for a gold paladin, call it to rear guard as rest, and put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. This guy is the epitome of gold paladin, just like the Lapierre shooter and the Pelennor, in that he kind of just lets you sack. I mean, top 3 cards of your deck, you choose any one of them. That increases your chances of finding something like Lapierre shooter, one of the witches, or Pelennor, and just throwing them onto the field. If you get Lapierre from it, you can drop a card from your hand to look at another 3 cards, and then so on and so forth. If you get Pelennor, then you can go right to grade 3 if your opponent's got a grade 2. And this could all be from one boost with this guy. It's pretty mean. It's yeah, it's really, it's silly. I don't understand why Gold Paladins has so much of this stuff. They got so much of it, they can spam so easily. And it's because they got cards like that. On the one hand, I find it funny, and I kind of like using them under certain circumstances. But on the other hand, it's cards like this that make the deck go into autopilot. Because essentially, what the deck becomes when you build it with things like this is, I play a card, and then I look at my top card or cards, and then play more cards, and then eventually I'll have numbers on my field to hit with. So it's kind of the good and bad about him. And I think that's all I got to say about these three. Again, if there's any cards in particular you would like to see on this segment, feel free to comment. Hopefully we'll get that Borderline edition up at some point if we can get the missing piece. And I'll see you all next time.